So my name is Jyoti Banerjee and I'm a partner at Phronesis, and I've been involved with integrated reporting since its genesis. And my role at the IRC is really as a helper and advisor. So I'm a strategic advisor to the IRC. So the IRC is the International Integrated Reporting Council, and it is the organization that is driving forward the movement to renew corporate reporting in a new direction, which we call integrated reporting. Corporate reporting for some decades has focused on financial reporting, and that's all it wants to know. How does a company work? But if we really want to understand how a company works, we need to know more than just its financial performance. We need to understand its impacts. And we look at integrated reporting as a way to capture a multidimensional view of a company. So we think of value as being the core element that we should be understanding in the performance of a company. And we look at value across 6 different dimensions, and we call them capitals. So just as we understand financial capital, we also look at the other resources that organizations use, and we call them natural capital and human capital. And we want to know, what does the performance of a company look like across those capitals? The biggest challenge that companies can put up to why they shouldn't do integrated reporting is that no one's asking them to do it. So is a regulator asking them to do it? Are investors asking them to do it? And perhaps we've had decades of not doing that kind of stuff. So it's an easy defense to have for sticking with the same old stuff that you've been doing. But really, we need to change because the world needs us to think about companies' performance differently. So in 2019, the IRC has started a new strategy, which is really a 3-year strategy. We call it a momentum strategy, and it's about building the momentum around integrated reporting, not just in terms of getting companies to adopt it, but also in terms of getting regulators and investors and so on to involve integrated reporting into their work. So the SDGs are an interesting challenge. In fact, the IRC had just put out a report on the SDGs. And I think the SDGs was seen to be a way in which national economies could be judged on their performance across a lot of issues. And within the SDGs, we have something like 170 issues. The big challenge today is, how do we translate all of those issues into issues that are relevant to how companies work? And I think we're still beginning to see that. So the first companies are taking early steps in this direction. I think the first thing that a company has to do is really ask the question, how do these SDGs touch upon what we do? The first answer that I heard companies say is, we just do the business stuff. But actually, who doesn't breathe the air? Who doesn't drink water? Who isn't involved in education and so on? We all are. So we have to rethink how value is being created by companies and how it uses the different metrics that are involved in the SDGs.